I know you'd be out here hustling and shit. So I'm really thankful that you're coming on here and taking the time, dude. Yeah, we're officially live, bro. So again, thank you,
Hey,
dude, for coming through and doing this with me, man.
of course, bro. Got you. Honored, honored.
Hi, yeah, dude. Well, welcome to the show. This is the Smoky section for people who don't know. This is my man Childish, aka Kid Knuck, aka Baller, aka your fucking favorite crump brand. Yeah, shout out my man to the
Hey,
higher up, Buckheads, all that good shit.
hey,
Yeah.
corpse collection. I see you, bro. I see
Hey,
you.
dude.
I see you doing shit.
If you want, bro, give people a quick bio of who you are, what you do, and then we'll just go from there, bro.
Okay. Well, for those that don't know me, my name's Kevin. I'm the owner of Higher Up. I've been crumping since 2008. Um, and I didn't really start like taking it serious until like I graduated high school. I used to just like literally just session during like my breaks with the homies and shit, like during
Hmm.
school hours and shit, and just battle like jerkers, shufflers, like anyone and shit. And then yeah, I've been hustling t-shirts since like 2014, and I literally was just bored, like just creating shit, and I was like, I'm gonna drop this just because Concrete said it was dope. So
Hey,
yeah,
that's a
so
big cosign, though, man. That's a
yeah,
cosign,
man.
buddy.
Yeah, and then I've always been into like basketball and like fashion and like sneakers, so I just combined that with my brand and just like just catered it to the crop pro. But yeah, man, like
Hell yeah,
that's about
dude.
it. Yeah, like catch me at the local session just slanging shit out of my bag. Like I still do that.
Hey, dude. And a lot of people get caught up on this whole like e-commerce, like gotta do it off a website. Like people really scared to bang it out the trunk, dude. Straight up, like
Bro, that's the
scared,
best
bro.
way. That's the best way. Like for me, I'm hella introverted, so me like being like in front of like a computer screen and like
Uh-huh.
marketing through like social media, it's that shit's tough, man. I'd rather be in front of someone and make that connection with like my consumer and shit, and just like build that relationship, and like let them know like, hey, you don't really have to buy a shirt, like I fuck with you, like even if you don't buy something,
Uh-huh.
that's how I am and shit. So if you buy it, cool. If you don't, I'm not tripping. You
Yeah,
know.
dude, and
So,
I've seen so much of your stuff, so much of your work, and even posts, like even describing to people like, yo, I'm not that extroverted of a person. Like this is
yeah,
hard for me, like and being vocal about it, dude. And
yeah.
that was actually one of the big reasons I wanted to make sure I got you on the show, dude. Like,
Oh,
it's like this is a chance for us to talk. I really like doing this, especially right
yeah,
now for COVID. Like, we could
yeah.
talk face to face almost,
Oh
and
yeah.
I don't know how many. I mean, I think I have like 3,000 views on the basics live feed that we did, dude. Ended up having like a lot of
Shit.
views. Dude, a lot of people shared it and shit, bro. So it's like if I
Damn.
can give a chance, bro. So it's like
Yeah,
so if you can,
yeah.
what is something that you want to make sure that you convey to people when it comes to your brands, bro? Like higher up, like the name itself is like God, like damn, like
Yeah,
that's such a good name. Like so,
man.
what's something that you hope that you can convey to people with your brand? Like you know what I'm saying?
I want people to know that like I always say like the reason why I created Higher Up is to like motivate people to like elevate themselves to like their fullest potential, you know, in whatever they do. It could be dancing, it could be business, uh, relationships, anything they do, like as long as they give their 110%, man, and like be true to themselves, they could conquer anything. You know what I'm saying? And that's the mission statement I try to push to people. Like like so when I see people like messing with the brand, like it's dope. Like, and I never try to like follow trends. I just try to like stay true to stuff that I like and just cater it like in a way to like people to mess with it and shit. You know. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Did you and for people our age, roughly
Yeah.
starting their businesses and especially clothing brands, it's hard, and especially if you're a trend follower, which is okay, but you're
Yeah.
going to find yourself looking at Pinterest all day long, or a fashionista daily on Instagram, you know,
Yeah.
and you are definitely outside the box when it comes to your look, the style, the feel,
Yeah.
even the way that you present the product is much
Yeah.
different than what you would see with other brands. So
Yeah.
what gets you motivated, bro? What has got you inspired right now? Because I mean, it's hard for people to be inspired in COVID. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what's keeping you inspired right now?
Man. Uh Honestly, like just like community and stuff, and like I was supposed to be at this event today in Oceanside, uh, but unfortunately I had to work today. I had to DoorDash and shit. I had bills, So I was watching at the stories, and I've just seen like a bunch of kids like wearing my stuff, and that is like the best feeling, like to see like money comes and goes, but like to see like the next generation like wearing that shit like proudly, like that makes me happy, man. Like, and I know you're a father, so like that's like I could see your son like being like taking over the next generation too. It's like, yeah, man. Like I really like push for the youth because I used to be a basketball coach for
Mm.
kids. Yeah, but unfortunately, I'll just say it. One of my I think back in 2013, one of my kids I used to coach passed away in a car accident.
Oh my god.
So yeah, so he was only a sophomore in high school, and I've known him since he was like sixth grade. So I kind of watched him grow up,
Yeah.
and uh, I kind of stopped coaching because of that. Because like I kind of went into depression and shit.
That's
Uh,
tough, dude.
yeah, man. But so like I use that as motivation to like just push, because we're all young still. So I try to like take care of myself, and like not stress over little shit, and just try to inspire the next, you know, the next ones coming up and shit, like
Dude, that was another thing, really I was even thinking earlier today, like, kind of
yeah,
I always try to think of stuff before the podcast,
yeah,
and mostly we just I mean right now we just hopped on and just got live, but like
yeah,
um I've always noticed that about you, like that you are amongst a lot of people. A lot of people know who you are, and I just never see you getting caught up in drama.
oh
Like
yeah,
one thing, and it's crazy, and I'm really sorry to hear that, dude. But it's like
yeah,
it's crazy to hear that story and kind of be like, oh, so this is why he can keep his head out of so much shit, dude. Because there's other stuff he's dealt with and he's been dealing
there,
with or whatever,
yeah,
man.
there's worse stuff. Like the way I see it, like as far as like when it comes to drama, I'm like, man, it's not that serious. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like I got we all got lives, and it's like, man, what am I gonna stress about like this little shit? Like, yeah, man, like it's not worth it to me. Like I don't stress about that shit. Yeah,
I've found myself, before it was like okay, I don't want to understand you, and so I'm gonna be mad. And now for me
yeah,
it feels like, you know why aren't we understanding? Now I'm mad, like, because I'm not
yeah,
understanding you. Like there's something, like, help me understand, bro. I need to understand where you're coming from.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And that's dope, dude, to know that more people, because I mean, how old are you, bro? We're not that young anymore. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
We're all
Um,
starting to get old.
yeah. Well, I'm 27.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember I was like Kevin's like a year younger than me because I'm 28. I was like, he's like a year, 2 years younger than me.
yeah, 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 yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, so we're not 17 no more, man. We're not
yeah,
16.
man.
We gotta be
It's
doing
like
this shit.
we got more stuff to worry about. It's like petty stuff. Like it's not that serious. That's how I see it.
So, dude, in a perfect world right now, where you're, if you could move tomorrow or do, what would you want to start doing, either for like your brands or you know, even just for yourself personally? Like, what's one thing, if you could wake up in tomorrow and do it, what would it be?
Man, I want to travel. I
Ooh.
want to travel. Like, like the farthest place I've ever like traveled outside of Cali was, um, I I went to London,
Oh,
and that was pretty cool. I went to London. I went to Paris, and then I went to Italy. It was back in 2011, and it was like a graduation gift from my grandma. So, it was pretty cool, and I really like that experience. So I wanna be able to do that shit again.
being
So
able to travel, hell yeah.
yeah, like I just want to get lost in the city and just like experience the culture and just like meet the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, eat the food. You know, smoke with the locals.
So, where would be the first place you visit?
Let's see. I want to go to Japan.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Japan nightlife sounds fun. Eat some bomb ass ramen out there.
especially the ramen, bro. Man, that sounds fire.
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
Well, I'm hopefully, you know, I really do hope for it and like pray for it with you, bro. Because it's like everybody that everybody that I've met through Crump, like, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
being able to see how much like some of you guys really give to it. Not only
Yeah.
just to the dance part, but the community part. Like, I'll never forget, you invited me to do an event. So
Yeah.
the playgrounds, the
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
playgrounds. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I still remember that, bro. I'll never
Mm,
forget that. And you've been somebody, you know, and even bringing back the Nogales session, which I wanted to
yeah.
get to next, it was like seeing that is like, you know, that's tight, bro. How much you really pour out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
You never really ask for much from the community, you know.
Not at
So,
all, man.
so with Nogales, right?
Yeah,
What are you really functioning with on that one, bro?
bro. So the Nogales session is like, as far as like the West Covina area, like the people that started it and ran it is like my heroes and shit. You know, like I watched them before I found solo. Like
Mm,
Playboy, Topher, uh, yeah, all those people. Like, I was watching them and shit, and I moved to that area, and that session's been dead for like almost 10 years now and shit. And I was tired of like driving all the way to like Elsinore, Temecula, the IE in general, just to hold my own IE sessions. So I was like, I'll just bring this shit back, you know. And then I did, and ever since then, like it's just been gaining like traction again and like momentum. Like the OGs that started it, like come by every now and then, get off with us. We have a lot of like newbies. They come through. They like even before the session, I offered like to like lab people up. You know, if like they want to like learn some crump and shit. Like I told them, hey, just pull up. Like I got you. You know, I don't charge a dime. I don't
yeah,
charge a dime. You know, like I don't know everything, but I'll like if they want to learn more, I'll lead them into like the right direction to like learn more and shit. You know,
yeah.
and then yeah, man, like and yeah, we have that session every Thursday, and we go on to like midnight or 1 a.m. You know, just dancing, and then like hardly ever battles too. Like if we have a battle, it's like just one battle, and it's
Mhm.
like in the midst of the session, and then like right after that, we're back into like sessioning and shit. You know, so
Not
like
like a battle segment, but like
yeah, you know,
after
like your
back
stuff. This
off. Yeah.
yeah, like because I'm not really into battling. I mean, I could battle, but like it's not really my thing. I just like to
Mhm.
like just get off with everyone and shit. That's more my vibe, you know.
Dude, and I feel like I feel like at some point every street dancer has to kind of come to a realization with that. Like, maybe your season is not even battling. You know, maybe
Yeah,
your season is sessioning, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's the other way, or maybe you are just a die hard just session dancer. Maybe you're just a die hard battler.
Yeah.
I feel like I kind of
Like,
like
yeah.
like whatever. Sometimes I
Yeah.
feel like it, sometimes I don't, dude. This is like however I'm
Man.
feeling that day.
Man. Man. Yeah, man, I agree. Like, there'll be times I'm like, I feel like just getting off. And sometimes I'll be like, I want to get off on someone. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You just feel like you just wake up like, oh, today's that day.
Today.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
today.
you know what
Today.
I mean? Yeah, you know that feeling, man. It's
Yeah,
like
not yesterday, not tomorrow. Today, right now.
today,
Yeah.
and then once that moment comes, I'm like, man, I don't feel like battling anymore. I just want to say shit, you know, like, but yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm just like, I've always, as far as like Crump, I've always been like, because it was difficult for me to make friends. So like, I made friends through Crump, and Crump actually helped me like get out of my shell a little bit and shit, and like form relationships and shit. And yeah, man, like that's why I session and shit. Like I just like to I like to vibe with everyone, you know.
Mhm.
Like I'm not the best, but it feels good, you know. That's
Mhm.
why I keep doing it.
Dude, like, and recently, I don't know. I don't know. I think recently for me, Crump has been fun again, just for the fact that everybody's excited to see each other after pandemic and trying to work through the pandemic.
Yeah,
Um, but to a sense, like I sometimes I hate sessioning, and sometimes
yeah,
I hate the battling, and sometimes I just hate even just dancing. Period. But watching everybody dance, it's like it makes me want to go. It's like,
yeah,
damn, bro, just seeing them get off. It's like, all right, this is why we're here, bro. Like,
yeah,
all this other shit's goofy. This is why we're here, and this is what's keeping me coming back. Because you
man,
know,
exactly,
moving out here
man.
to Cali was hard for me to have friends too, dude. So
I
meeting
feel
guys
you.
like you and everybody else, dude, it's like you always bring good vibes, dude. You always got something good to say. Like I mean, amongst all the bullshit, there's always something
Yeah,
good for you to say, and it's always very important, dude.
appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I just like I want to get your opinion on something. Do you think there's such thing as being too nice in Crump? Because
Yeah, to an
I feel
to an extent, but
when you're too friendly, I feel that. Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's also in life, right?
yeah,
Where it's almost like where we are. I think it's more like with some people, they find it hard to be dominant in a situation, right? Like
yeah,
maybe almost demanding of what they might want, or saying
yeah,
what they might feel, or
yeah,
being like,
yeah,
you did this and it's wrong, like I mean, like
yeah,
demanding that demand.
yeah,
But yeah, I definitely do see that, bro, in the community.
yeah, yeah. Like there'll be times I'm like, man, like I'll be honest. Sometimes I see kiss ups, bro. Like, and that shit's cringy. That shit
Yeah.
cringy, bro. I'm like, I don't know. I can't do it. That's why most of the time I just stay to myself and shit, and I just try to stay out of drama and like, I have no time for it. Like,
Yeah, people really think that kissing up or like trying to buddy with people is going to get them somewhere, dude. They in the long run, when sure, it could get you in those inner circles, right?
yeah.
But once they do something that you're not fucking vibing with, like everything finna go left.
Oh yeah.
So I would rather just speak my mind, say my mind, and be around like-minded people. Like, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And I know that's might not make me the most popular person, but fuck them. Like
Same. High
I just,
five.
I just can't, dude. I know, and that's another reason, bro, where it was like I definitely wanted to get you on here and at least have some time to sit down and talk, bro, because I see a lot of the things that you think, bro, and it's just like, yes, my man, thank you, God, it's refreshing. Like I didn't have time.
Man. Like, yeah, sometimes I just be ranting on my statuses, and I don't know who reads them. So I'm just like, I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
I see a lot of your stuff, dude. Everything from your photography to
Man,
dance
like,
clips, everything.
fuck, bro. Like, it's tough, man. Like, I'm still learning, like, to break out of my shell. So it's like, I'm really honored to be on this. So I appreciate you, bro, like, for having me on here.
Dude, of course, bro. Listen, I know you were kind of squeezed on time and stuff.
Yeah,
So I want to let you be able to go ahead and get out of here.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
if you got anything left, any last gemstones you want to drop for everybody before we sign out, dude. And again, thank you for coming on, bro.
Oh yeah, okay, bro. Man, bro, whoever's watching this shit, go buy Corpse brand, or else I'm gonna get off on you.
Oh man. Dude.
What's up with that collab though, bro?
Yeah, we'll get one in. And we'll do like a photo shoot together or something too, bro. Soon.
Bro, let's get some videos in, man, and yeah, man. I definitely want to pull up to an Oxnard session soon, bro. And, like,
Oh yeah, dude. I'm trying to make it to Nogales, dude. Thursdays is hard for me, but I'm going to make it.
yeah, don't even trip, bro. Like, we're adults, man. I understand, man. Yeah, bro. But yeah, bro. Like, thank you for having me. You guys want to follow me? My Instagram is childish951, and then follow my Instagram, HYR period up DIV, and you know, cop some dope shit. And then, yeah, man. Nogales session every Thursday. Pull up, and yeah, let's get live. You know.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, make sure you check it out. Higher Up Division. Yeah, this is my man Childish. Also check out his photography stuff as well. And if you guys can, listen, just like, comment, subscribe onto all of his stuff. I'm gonna be sharing this around. My man Kevin, thank you, bro.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Right now, bro. All right.
Hey, take a big hit for me right now.
All right, I got you. I got you. All right, everybody. Till next time.
Hey, all right, peace.